Hi everyone, hope we have a nice weekend. I'm here again. I want to talk about tips on how to care for our mental health, as in to maintain a good mental health. But before I go further, please kindly like, share, and follow my page. You can get in touch with me on Ibiti Oluwakemi on Oluwakemi Ibitoye on Instagram. The same thing again, Oluwakemi Ibitoye on YouTube. So our mental health is, whether we like it or not, is very important. It's very important like other parts of our body. As we manage every other part of our body, we need to manage our mental area. So there are some things we need to do to be able to put it in proper state and in good conditions, so as we continue going and be able to get the best from life. So the first thing is that you should talk about your feelings, as in you should not keep your problem to yourself only. Share your, they said a problem shared is a problem half solved. When you have some things that is baffling or you don't understand very well, or challenges that you know that you cannot be able to look for proper solution, talk to somebody you confide, you believe that can put you through, because no matter how we are, we will still have one person who confide in, whether a friend or a family member or spouse. Talk to that person. By saying it out, even without no solution, you are freeing yourself of some burden. You feel free, and from there, no matter how the way you will say things, not the way the other person will say things, there will be a little solution. And the second one is that you should keep active, as in exercising. When you exercise, there will be increased supply of nutrients and blood rich in nutrients to every part of our body, including our brain, and it keep the brain continue going, and keep the brain to be in a stable condition. So you should keep active, no matter how little you can. Just do exercise, as in be active. Don't just be in don't do if you are this, don't live a sedentary lifestyle. You should try to be active. Do some minor exercise to moderate, depends on how you can withstand it. And the next one is you should eat well, eat adequate, as in balanced diet. Eat well, eat all the classes of food, but in the normal proportion. Take a lot of water, take vegetable, take fruits. When you are aging, it's advised that your carbohydrates and protein intake should be reduced. Vegetables and as in vitamins and mineral, and it should be more than the essential carbohydrate intake. And take a lot of water. Observe water therapy is a very good source of maintaining our system. So you should eat well. Eating well is one of the key. And this next one is you should drink sensibly, as in taking alcohol. If you are the type that take alcohol, take other type of drugs, you should try to take it with sense. If you cannot cut down, if you cannot stop it, or you cannot quit it, you should be able to cut down on it. Sometimes some people say that when they have challenges, when they drink, to make them to be able to forget the problem, is a lie. Why you take the alcohol, by the time you take it and you sedate you, you sleep, when you come back the problem is still there waiting for you. So there is no need of you taking alcohol in order to be able to solve whatever problem you have. You should try and look for a way to cope and face this challenge or the problem you have. So if you are taking alcohol or other drugs, you should try to take it with sense. Take it sensibly, so it's not going to harm your system, because most of this effect too, apart from it affects your internal organ, it affects the brain too, and the brain is the one that control our mind. If the brain is not in proper state, an individual will not be able to achieve a high level of mental health. The next one is that you should seek help when necessary. When you have issues and you cannot solve it, and even the person you confide cannot solve it, try to see your healthcare provider. Don't keep it to yourself. Ask for help. And the next one, that you should get in touch, as in communicate with your friends, your family member. In the process of that, doing that, you are leaving some burden. By showering them love, and they are showering you love, you feel comfortable. Don't just stay alone. Staying alone sometimes, most of the time, cause lead to boredom and can lead to depression. So you should try to get in touch with our family, communicate, whether by call. If face to face is the best way to communicate, but if you cannot see face to face, giving a call goes a long way, dropping a message goes a long way, and receiving feedback goes a long way. And the next one is that you should try to love yourself. Love yourself. See yourself as a unique individual. Don't look at this person, I wish to be like this. See yourself like that best that you are. Don't see another person to be better than you. See yourself, love yourself, appreciate yourself. Whether you are fat or you are thin, or people will say you are fat, love yourself, appreciate the skin the skin that you have. Love it. If you, by the time you start giving yourself self-love, it will promote your self-esteem, and it will prevent mental health illness. And again, you should take a break. Taking a break, as maybe when you are faced with a lot of work or a lot of stress and the thing is weighing you down, you can take a walk, you can take a break. As in, maybe if you are so busy at work and you cannot take it anymore, you can just stop the work or whatever you are doing and divert your attention to another thing. If possible, if the stress is it has been long that has been there, it is advised that you can even go for vacation. Have a nice weekend. Give yourself retreat. Show yourself love. Care for yourself. And again, the next tip is that you should try to do things that you love doing, so things that will boost your self-esteem, things that will boost your humanity, that will boost your self-worth. Things you love doing, you should try to do it. Continue doing. Don't let anybody discourage you. Love whatever you are doing. Appreciate whatever you are doing, and whatever you are doing that will bring the best out of you, always participate and do it. Don't do anything to impress anybody. Always remember that you are the one that is important here. So nobody can make you happy. You are the one that can make yourself happy. So by that, just impress yourself. Whatever you are doing, as far as you are comfortable with it, you are happy with it, do it. Do things that will bring your self-esteem out. Don't try to say, this, if I do it, maybe this person will not like it. No, impress yourself. Don't impress another person. The first thing in life is that whatever you are doing, you should try to do if the thing is okay by you. If it's okay by you and it's bringing the best out of you, the other ones is secondary. The most primary thing is that you first, and the next thing that you should try to care for others. When you care for others, life is give and take. When you extend, definitely you will receive. The life is a two-way thing. Not that it should be that early morning they should be giving me, and you don't give. No, if you give, if you by caring for others and others care for you, it make the relationship to go closer, to go closer, and the bond to be tighter. So whatever relationship you have, both from from your family and friends, you should try to care, try to show love, try to feel people pain and show empathy and show sympathy. So at this point, I'm going to bring these tips to an end. That but before I close the talk, we should all remember that mental health is very important. Mental health is very, very important, and the way we care for it is also very, very important. The way we care for other part of our body is the same thing we should care for our brain, which is our mind, our thinking. If we did not care for our brain, things will not go well. So we should try to make ourselves happy, care for ourselves, stay away from things that can predispose us to have mental illness, because if you don't take care of yourself and you lose touch with reality, it can lead to depression, it can lead to anxiety, it can lead to plenty other type of mental health issue, and which is not good for one's health. So at this point, I will encourage us to try to live a positive life and a healthy life, and make the best opportunity we can in whatever we are doing, and we should appreciate ourselves. The most important, we should always appreciate ourselves and love ourselves and make ourselves happy the way we can. So at this point, I'm going to bring the talk to an end. So thank you very much. Please don't forget, try to like, share and follow my page. And again, you should try to get in touch with me in Instagram, on Oluwakemi Ibitoye, Oluwakemi Ibitoye, and YouTube Oluwakemi Ibitoye. So thank you very much.